I'm a werewolf, but the way I transform is pretty unusual. Cops strapped me to a special rotating chair and slowly lowered me into a pool of freezing water. A few minutes later, they pulled me out, no transformation. The doctor injected me with a stimulant and dumped me back in. When that didn't work, they gave me more shots. They even hooked me up to an electric shock device, trying to force me to shift. But no matter how much they tortured me, I didn't turn. Then my father came to visit me in prison and told me the truth. When he was young, he wandered into a cave and ran into a wild man. He got bitten and infected with the curse. My mother died at his hands, so did my brother, torn apart. When I found out, I was furious, but I was locked up, powerless. All I could do was watch my monster of a father walk away. I was brought to court. The doctor claimed I had a mental illness, delusions of being a werewolf. He wanted to expose me as a fraud in front of the entire jury. He even scheduled a hearing on the night of a full moon. I looked out the window at the moon, and my body started to change. The doctor was showing off to the jury, completely full of himself. Meanwhile, my hands began to twist and reshape. My toes swelled, and I broke free and opened my jaws wide in front of everyone. The arrogant doctor had no idea what was happening behind him. By the time he turned around, it was too late. I let out a savage roar. The jurors scrambled to escape. I ripped off my restraints, grabbed a chair, and hurled it into the crowd. The doctor's assistant jabbed a sedative into my back, but it didn't do a thing except get him killed. The doctor panicked and tried to open the door, but his hands were shaking too badly. I walked toward him, grabbed him, and threw him straight out the window. I leaped onto the windowsill and climbed up to the roof to find a way out. The full moon caught my eye again, filling me with power. I jumped down from above and took out an unlucky cop on my way. Then I bolted down the street. Officers fired at me from a distance and chased me into an alley. The chief had set up an ambush on the other side. He ordered everyone to open fire, but the bullets couldn't touch me. I soared right over their heads and kept going. Cops just stood there, staring at me as I disappeared into the night, completely helpless.